2 hours outside of Vienna is Spielberg, a spectacular circuit with dense forests and rolling hills as a backdrop. What a destination for today's race. Time to get ready for the Austrian Grand Prix. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. A tough race in store then for our drivers today, so tell me, Anthony Davidson, what will you be looking out for as the cars make their way down into turn 1?
Well, first of all, let's hope that everyone's well behaved and we can have a nice incident-free start. That initial release is going to be the most interesting thing, and the clean side of the grid will be better rubbered in, so keep an eye out for cars over there potentially making their way through.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Daniel Ricciardo starts from pole position today, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Raikkonen, Valtteri Bottas and Vettel, Alonso, Van Dorn, Grosjean and Carlos Sainz, Magnussen, Ocon, Nico Hülkenberg and Perez, Gasly, Leclerc, Lance Stroll and Sergei Sirotkin, Ericsson and Brendan Hartley rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Keep your... is 1.7 seconds. They're on fresh Ultra Softs. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 1:13.3. DRS has been enabled. Fantastic. You've won the Grand Prix.
So another fantastic victory for Force India today. So Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
I think we'll chalk this one up to a deft touch on the brake pedal. That's allowed them to challenge down the inside into the braking zones, and ultimately, if you do that often enough, you end up winning the race. It was great to watch as well though, wasn't it? Forget strategy, forget tyre management. Who doesn't love a good old-fashioned scrap?
It's time to present the top drivers with their trophies for today's Grand Prix. And there are a lot of people in the paddock very happy with this result. It's Force India on the top step. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Difficult call, Crofty, but I'd like to say Sergio Perez. He's just so gifted at getting the most out of his tyres, and he showed that here today.
That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.